Hello everyone, I'm Canute Thompson, Professor of Educational Policy, Planning and Leadership, and Pro-Vice Chancellor for Undergraduate Studies at the University of the West Indies. I have portfolio responsibility for quality assurance. During the week of November 11 to 15, institutions worldwide will mark World Quality Week. The theme for the week is Quality, from Compliance to Performance. Reflects the essence of what the UWI has been doing for its 75-year history. Our approach to quality has not been about merely meeting requirements, but creating an environment where the highest standards of excellence are pursued continuously. The UWI is a multi-campus regional university with 4 landed campuses and a global campus. We have some 50,000 students registered across our campuses. We are in our 76th year of operation, and throughout our existence, we have been known for the rigor of our academic programs, the richness of students' experience, and the reach of our research output. In pursuit of our quality goals, in 2018, we entered the global rankings exercise and submitted our ranking data to the Times Higher Education Institution. Every year since then, we have entered the rankings and have ended up in the top 5% of the best universities in the world. Our place in the top 5% is not accidental, but a reflection of our holistic commitment to achieving the highest qualities both in teaching and learning, as well as in research and in other organizational areas of performance. We strive to create a culture where quality is an internalized journey of continuous growth, directly impacting the lives of our students, the work of our faculty and staff, and the people of our region. As the landscape of higher education changes, there are new challenges and developments to which we must respond in order to ensure that we maintain the highest standards of quality. These include the area of generative artificial intelligence. In response to this new development, the university has promulgated guidelines to assist our students and our faculty in maintaining the standards of quality for which we are known. Alongside a policy on generative AI, we're also promoting a policy on academic integrity. The two go hand in hand. On the horizon will be our expansion of accreditation efforts, where we submit our programs already accredited by our rigorous internal quality assurance mechanisms. We submit these programs to international accreditation agencies. This is already happening in a number of areas, in engineering, for example, but we propose to expand this into other areas. This undertaking is testimony to our relentless pursuit to maintain a university that reflects the highest standards of quality. The Office of the Board of Undergraduate Studies has the responsibility to lead this process, and we give our commitment that quality will be there at the top of our agenda with you at the center. Thank you.
As we come together to celebrate Quality Day with the theme Quality from Compliance to Performance, let us reflect on its deeper significance. Not just as a designated day on our calendar, which we celebrate Quality Day, Quality Week every year, but as a reminder of the vital role that quality plays in shaping the future of our university, our nation, and our collective prosperity. At its core, Quality Day is designed to heighten awareness, and that awareness of the transformative impact that quality can have on our lives, on every facet of our operations, from the way, for us as a university, on the way we teach, on the way we do research, on the way we engage with communities. So we want to have that, call it pervasive impact of quality on the work that we do here at the Mona campus. So quality is not just a metric or a set of rules that we're going to follow. It is the foundation upon which our growth, the innovation that we see here at the campus, and our long-term success are built. So here at the University of the West Indies, our commitment to quality, we see it within our quality policy and the systems around that policy. These structures are not just about compliance with standards. They're about creating value. So remember, our theme this week, our theme for Quality Day, is from compliance to performance. And as much as we have quality systems, quality policy within our university system, we want to say to you today that it is not only about we think of compliance in terms of ticking the boxes, getting things done. Are we doing what we're supposed to do? Are we meeting those standards? But we want to translate that engagement with compliance to a performance culture, performance metric, if we may say so. We just recently graduated our students. We just had our graduation ceremonies over the last few days. And we want to ensure that every graduate who leaves our institution, every research that we do, every bit of research that we do, and every service that we offer is, in terms of performance, is bringing results to the population, to the society, and at the same time enhancing our reputation as a university. A reputation for not only being the oldest university in the region, the top university in the region, the most distinguished university in the Caribbean, and ranking quite high globally, but also for being a beacon of excellence, integrity, and innovation in the global academic community. So what does it mean moving from compliance to performance? I just want to say a little bit about that. What does it mean for us as a university? It means that we're not just focused on meeting those basic requirements or simply following protocols. We are called to go beyond. It requires a shift in our mindset and the way we think and the way we see and the way we appreciate quality, from doing things because we must to doing things because we care. And this is where the transition happens, from merely satisfying those minimum standards to exceeding expectations, from monitoring quality in isolation and integrating it into every decision that we make. So in practical terms, quality is about engaging our customers. And who are our customers? Our students, our staff, our stakeholders. And in this engagement on a much deeper level, this is what we want to see in terms of the compliance to performance agenda. Compliance can sometimes create a culture of bureaucracy. You say, why do I have to do that? What's this about? I mean, this is, you say we must do this before we move forward. But performance also invites continuous improvement. So we think of the compliance side of the equation, but we think of the performance side. And with performance, in the same way, anything that you do in your work as a student or a staff member on the ground, next time you say, well, I want to do this better. I want to improve this. I want to be better at what I do. And this whole aspect of continuous learning and continuous improvement, that's the ethos of performance that we're seeking here at the university as we talk about our quality week and our quality agenda. How do we measure up? We want to track that performance. And so, colleagues, students, we have, our campus has set up an Office of Strategic Planning and Enterprise Management. And that office is helping us to put together our tracking of the metrics in terms of our performance across our faculties and across the campus community, where we can set objectives and we can see how we are performing over time. And not only that, what are the lessons learned? How can we improve our performance over time? And that's about a quality agenda there, that end of the spectrum. As we do the right things, as we do the things that we should do or that we need to do, we look at the outcomes and we measure those. So we're looking then at critical actions that we must take, the practice of continuous feedback. Feedback is not just a one-step process. It is a bridge between where we are and where we are going. The feedback loop includes testing, measuring, responding, and improving. So it's not just about testing and saying, hey, we're done. It's about measuring, responding, and improving. And that ethos, again, is something that we would love to encourage and promote as we celebrate Quality Week and Quality Day today. It is the heartbeat of quality. As we look to the future, we embrace all the technologies that are around. We have a very interesting future ahead. But even now, we're talking about AI, artificial intelligence. We're talking about looking at those kind of technologies and incorporating them into our teaching or learning or research. And we have to see how we adapt those as we move forward. But technology alone will not carry us forward. It's the people behind the technology, the faculty, the staff, the administrators, the students who drive our performance that we need to invest in and support. So I ask each and every one of you to reflect on the role you play in this journey of quality. There's a role in terms of this, from compliance to performance. Whether you're in the classroom, in the administration, research, or in support services, ask yourself, how can I do my job better? How can I be a part of the culture that seeks not only to meet expectations, but to exceed them? How can I contribute to ongoing success here at the UWI Mona campus? Not just by doing more, but by doing things smarter, more creatively, and with greater focus on impact that we would leave, that we can see, that we leave behind. Our theme today, quality, from compliance to performance, is more than just words. It's a call to action. It is a commitment that we make to ourselves and to each other to move beyond the basics and strive for excellence in everything that we do. Let us as a community raise the bar and transform quality from a process we follow into a standard we live by. Let us embrace innovation, foster collaboration, and most importantly, let us make a qualitative difference together. I thank you. Please stay tuned for the exciting program of events that we have for Quality Week and for Quality Day here at the UWI Mona campus.
Nah. Me have to represent from the school, the university of the West Indies. Nah. Come to UWI if you want to see quality. Hey, come up by UWI. We have a whole heap of facilities now. Yes, just come to UWI if quality is what you want to see. Come up by UWI. We have a whole heap of facilities now. If you're broke, now have no money, me know. Scholarship enough for everybody. Just want to check the bursary. They'll always help you get through. Online portals with everything. Can't tell me this on a spoon feeding. It has all my classes with all my passes, and all I want is no more than that. Come to UWI if you want to see quality. Hey, come up by UWI. We have a whole heap of facilities now. Yes, just come to UWI if quality is what you want to see. Come up by UWI. We have a whole heap of facilities now. The lecturers request student feedback. First time I see, couldn't believe that they actually cared what I thought about how they talk. The education delivery is dynamic. If you don't learn by listening, don't panic. Audio visuals are in classes and office hours for all interns. UWI is always improving systems. Heard some students. No security day and night. Security patrol day and night. And if you want to be a success, nobody does it best. And if you want to be put to the test, nobody does it best. Come to UWI if you want to see quality. Hey, come up by UWI. We have a whole heap of facilities now. Yes, just come to UWI if quality is what you want to see. Come up by UWI. We have a whole heap of facilities now. Endless possibilities. Them up over 50 degrees. West and tropical breeze and keep the qualities like these. Nobody, you will take the lead with these. So sorry, the schools can't compete. Excelling in sports, of course. Premier League football team and big jack course. Check out the Olympics high school. I feel represent from school. The University of the West Indies. Na 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 na. The University of the West Indies. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Come on, by your way. Yeah, 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 yeah. Na na na. Me have to represent from the school, the University of the West Indies. Na 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 na. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hello everyone, happy World Quality Week 2024. As you would have heard, this year's theme is quality, from compliance to performance. This theme captures the essence of UWI's commitment to going beyond merely complying with standards, aiming instead to create an environment where quality drives our excellence continually. At UWI, quality is not just about meeting minimum requirements or ticking boxes. It's a holistic commitment to achieving our mission and realizing our vision through the sustained improvement of teaching, learning, research, and overall institutional performance. We strive to create a culture where quality is seen as a journey of continuous growth, directly impacting the lives of our students, the work of our faculty and staff, and the trust of our communities, the communities we serve. And how do we move from compliance to performance? Compliance is simply a starting point, It provides the foundation and it ensures that we meet essential standards. However, performance requires innovation, self-assessment, and active efforts towards improvement. And that's why we structure how we approach quality using the Quality Improvement Cycle, or the PDCA cycle, Plan, Do, Check, Act. The PDCA cycle is the framework that allows us to manage quality in every area of our university life. Here are some practical steps through which we aim to enhance quality through performance at every level of our university. Now, first of all, we prioritize professional development for faculty and staff with tools such as regular training sessions, grants for study and travel, and the purchase of books and other supplies, as well as various leave for study, attending conferences, and conducting research. By investing in training that addresses current trends and emerging challenges, we empower our educators and administrative teams to contribute to a richer, a more relevant learning experience for our students. We continue to ensure that all faculty are qualified to teach at tertiary level with the postgraduate certificate in university teaching and learning, and we're embracing and engaging with artificial intelligence in the lecture room and ensuring that staff and students are properly equipped to use this technology in a meaningful and ethical fashion. Our policies on artificial intelligence and academic integrity are far down the road towards final approval. Now, secondly, we adopt data-driven decision-making. By consistently collecting and analyzing feedback from our students and staff through regular surveys, we gain insights into areas for improvement, and then we know where we're doing well, where are areas of success. So this feedback loop helps us to respond quickly to changing needs, to align our efforts with best practice in education and in research. So we urge all our staff, all our students to participate in the various staff and student satisfaction surveys that are sent out by the university very regularly. So you say, we do. Third, we encourage innovation and collaboration across all faculties and across all campuses. So we're currently piloting our MCTLI, that's our multi-campus teaching and learning initiative, that allows students to take courses on another campus virtually by our online platform. And what that does is that it truly cements us as one UWI. At the same time, we have cross-disciplinary initiatives, we have partnerships with industry leaders, and these allow us to provide programs that prepare our students for a world that is complex and interconnected. And so that speaks to how agile and aligned we are. And that's one of the promises that we make to you in our current strategic plan. I think, for example, of our Faculty of Engineering right here at Mona, which is accredited by ABET. That particular faculty has an enviable record of industry engagement that deepen the professional competencies of their graduates. By fostering a collaborative environment, we ensure that quality becomes the responsibility of every stakeholder in our community, and that we work towards a common goal of academic and professional excellence, a common goal of academic and professional excellence, and we all should be committed to that. Now, finally, we're committed to accountability and transparency. And we put ourselves through various processes by which we can be accountable and that the work that we do can be transparent. You think immediately of the various ways that we've attempted to engage quality assurance mechanisms. And I think immediately of the Times Higher Education ranking that pits us against universities in the globe, around the globe, that are of such fantastic quality. And we every time find ourselves ranked very highly in that particular process. Now, through open communication, we keep our community informed of our progress and the challenges that we encounter, and we continually invite feedback. And in so doing, we hope and we attempt to foster trust. So think about the regular reports that we ensure are done and presented in the relevant spaces. There are departmental reports, academic and faculty board reports, town halls called by our various principals and PVCs. There are the quality assurance reviews that my unit undertakes, the accreditation and annual reports. All of these are mechanisms for accountability. And so we urge everyone to read the ones that you have access to and ask relevant questions and ask how they are relevant to you and how you perform in your various roles at UWI. And we hope that by doing this, this will create a shared commitment to quality improvement and a sense of pride in our collective accomplishments. We were celebrating a graduation just this past week, the graduation of our first graduate PhD in economics from the UWI Mona campus. And that was an initiative that grew out of and found support coming out of a quality assurance review. In closing, what do I want to say to you? What do I want to leave with you? World Quality Week reminds us that quality is not a destination, so we're not stopping somewhere, but we're moving on, and it's a journey, and we continually move forward. So as we continue to make this move forward in continuing to be committed to quality and transitioning from any commitment simply just to basic compliance, we want to move into a culture of performance where quality is not just what we do, but how we define ourselves as an institution. With every effort, UWI is paving the way to a future where excellence is our hallmark and our commitment to quality is evident in all we achieve. Thank you and enjoy the rest of today's program.
Nah, nah, nah. Me have to represent from the school, the university, of the West Indies. Nah, 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 nah.
We are here with Devon Smith from the Office of Strategic Planning and Enterprise Management. A short interview with him. Devon, can you introduce the office to the campus community and share its primary mission?
Thank you very much, Mr. Lawrence. So the Office of Strategic Planning and Enterprise Management was established in March of this year. The primary function and role of this office is to manage all the strategic initiatives in consultation with the strategic owners, as well as guide the campus in terms of its performance with those strategic initiatives, as well as the operational metrics. And these are the core operational metrics which drive the performance of the campus. In addition to the strategic portfolio, we have the strategic project unit, which looks at other initiatives geared towards advancing the performance of the campus. One such initiative that we are currently doing is the Operation RTG, Operational Restructure, Transformation and Growth. And this initiative is what you would consider the enabler to ensure that we can improve on our operational efficiencies going forward.
How does OSPEM plan to collaborate with other departments to drive quality and performance improvement?
So, OSPEM is seeking to ensure strict alignment with the department, or certainly at the department's level, at the faculty level, at the senior management level, and certainly moving into the executive management level. Though there have been some amount of alignment right across the enterprise, the establishment or working with the department since the establishment of the office recognize that there are slight misalignments in terms of the vision and mission, and certainly the role and function of OSPEM is to ensure that alignment. So for example, we are currently embarking on identifying key objectives, and from those objectives, initiatives, which are common to drive the quality of the student engagement, the student satisfaction, and to ensure that we can establish the output of the distinguished UWI student. So, by virtue of having a number of initiatives, is to ensure that that strict alignment right across the departments, right across the faculties, which dovetail into the reporting and guiding the decision making, and I should also say guiding those decisions based on data. That is very, very, very important, so that the right decision is made to ensure that strict alignment where quality is concerned.
And finally, what key message would you like to convey to the university community about OSPEM?
So, OSPEM is here to ensure the continuous improvement of the UWI Mona campus. The continuous improvement in teaching, in learning, and in research. And it is through the strategic initiatives, certainly at the campus level, at the faculty level, and the department level, that will ensure the continuous improvement. And how to do that is to ensure that there is a strict alignment of the strategic goals. And through those strategic goals is to establish those objectives followed by the initiative, so as to ensure that there is strict alignment. The Office of Strategic Planning and Enterprise Management is here to ensure that these alignments are strictly adhered to ensure the success of this institution. On behalf of the Office of Strategic Planning and Enterprise Management, I wish for you happy Quality Day Now, I know this is very important for our community, and I ask for you to stay in tune and stay in touch. Again, happy Quality Day.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Nah, nah, nah. Me have to represent from the school, the university, of the West Indies. Nah, 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 nah.
Pelican pride. The UWI boasts a unique pride. Pride that emanates far and wide. Pride that carries its region's name. Pride that climbs to the Hall of Fame. Pride that responds sensitively to humanity. Pride that nurtures cultural diversity. Pride that is the source of inspiration. Pride that touches the hearts of any nation. Pride with irresistible feel. Pride with international appeal. The UWI boasts a unique pride. Yes, the UWI boasts cutting-edge pride. Pride that gives you the competitive edge. Pride with distinction, our regional's pledge. Pride that dares you conquer and defeat. Pride that's definitely hard to beat. The UWI community builds on sync pride. Pride that bids you launch out into the deep, on land or virtually across the Caribbean Sea. Our pride fuels our motion. Pelican pride is our promotion. We walk like Pelican, talk like Pelican, read like Pelican, write like Pelican, think like Pelican, teach like Pelican, research like Pelican, soar like Pelican. And we call it not just pride, we call it Pelican pride. Pelican pride, the University of the West Indies, our Pelican pride.
From compliance to performance, Quality Week 2024. I am Perkins Jr., the Guild President for the University of the West Indies Mona Campus Guild of Students, and I must say that I'm very excited about what this Guild Council have achieved so far, and I will just take a minute or two to share with you what we have done. At the very beginning of our tenure, we had to advocate for increased amenities to our students, specifically those on halls, as we incurred some massive increases very early in the academic year. However, we saw where the university started to deliver our hall court. They are much happier with some of the things that they have been receiving. You know, some halls wanted machines, washing machines. Some halls wanted some outdoor facilities, and I won't call the name of the halls, but these halls have been very happier since the advocacy of this guild. I want to also mention that we have seen student wages increased. I remember having that meeting with deputy principal, and we saw where student wages increased between 12 to 18%. The last time student wages were increased was back in 2022, and I must tell you that I'm very excited that students are now seeing more fruits for their labor as they continue to use these on-campus jobs to help with grocery, to help with even their tuition and hall fees. I must mention that now students can actually transfer excess monies from their account to a whole nother student account, of course through a process that is now available at the SAS. So it is something very exciting that I would love to continue to tell students about. If it is a scholarship that is funding a student's studies here on campus, then they would have to get permission from that donor for them to transfer money. Once a student has excess on their account, they can transfer that money to another student's account, a friend, a family member, someone who you would want to help. And that has change the whole dynamic of financial responsibility and money management even among students right here on campus. Of course, I couldn't touch on every portfolio on the guild, but we saw our freshers series early in the semester with our CAC. We saw the outreach projects under the AC's portfolio. We saw the VP PSI getting the bus system back up and running, and of course attacking issues of safety on campus. We also saw, of course, our treasurer allocating finances so that the guild can actually function, and we saw the hall court, of course, advocating for their residents. So much to talk about, but of course it's all about us complying to the mantle that we sought out to take up, and it is now performing because it's action speaking louder than words. Thank you so much, Quality Week. Thank you so much. Stay tuned, there's more to come from our guild.
Greetings, my fellow UWI Pelicans. As we celebrate World Quality Week, let's take a moment to celebrate and reflect on our commitment to excellence. As proud alumni, we've seen firsthand the transformative power of the quality of our education. Our alma mater strives to ensure that the UWI continues delivering world-class, forward-thinking and quality education, not only at the Mona campus, but across all our campuses, and it prepares our graduates to continue to perform with excellence. Let's support our university as it leads a charge in integrating sustainability at every level to combat the climate crisis. As we uplift the UWI, let's also carry this mindset into our own lives. Together, we can inspire meaningful change by integrating and embedding quality, sustainability, superior performance, and excellence into our careers, our communities, and beyond. Happy World Quality Week, Pelicans. Let's infuse quality and sustainability into our futures as we strive to make a positive difference in our Caribbean region.
Quality, from compliance to performance. The Department of Economics is committed to advancing quality and performance in all areas. Our commitment to quality teaching is exemplified by the fact that both the winner and one of the runner-ups for this year's UWI Guardian Life Premium Teaching Award are members of the Department of Economics. The department congratulates Mr. Javon Henry for winning this prestigious award and Dr. Nikisha Spencer for being one of the finalists.
Now and then, a teacher comes along who doesn't just teach the material, they ignite it. Their classroom isn't just a room, it's a stage where ideas collide, questions spark debate, and students walk away with more than just a degree. They leave transformed. And in 2024, that teacher is Javon Henry.
I would have interacted with a number of outstanding teachers, and some of them I might have been impressed with just the way that they were brilliant. He said, this person is bright. One of the professors who stood out to me was Professor Curtin. And Professor Curtin, taught me in my master's program, and then we taught courses together in the Department of Economics. And one of the things that Professor Curtin does really well is that he's an excellent storyteller. And he might use a story at the start of a class, and he gets into the lesson, and it's only somewhere in the middle or towards the end you get that aha moment, and you see why that story was important. I adopted to some extent some of that storytelling and his humor, and I use some of those approaches in my own classes.
The university had developed a campus in Montego Bay where Devon was teaching, and was teaching a subject or subjects which I taught here at Mona. And of course we had a number of different interactions. And from that time I was impressed with his approach to teaching, his clarity, his ability to demystify what are complex economic issues, and the extent to which the students could appreciate and understand the details of the subject matter.
Devon pays attention to details. Actually, his nickname on the undergraduate committee is Handbook, because he knows every rule and regulation in the social sciences handbook.
I am a tutor for one of his courses, and I have students that seem to know what they're doing, students that are engaged with the content, and I have to credit the lecturer for that.
I want to express heartfelt gratitude to the Guardian Life Group and the team as well at the UWI Center of Excellence for Teaching and Learning for really coming together in this way to create such a wonderful partnership to really recognize quality teaching and teachers who go above and beyond. It really is, I think, a very exceptional idea, something that I hope will continue. And it is an absolute joy and honor for me to be named UWI Guardian Life Teaching Premium Awardee.
The department is also committed to quality research. This commitment was on full display at the launch of the Fiscal Research Center on October 22nd. The center, which was established via funding from the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, is the brainchild of Dr. the Honorable Nigel Clark, former Minister of Finance and the Public Service. It will conduct rigorous, high-level research in public finance, enhance postgraduate offerings in public finance and public policy, and educate policymakers and the general population on fiscal issues to help them make better decisions. The FRC was launched in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank and the Institute of Fiscal Studies and Democracy at the University of Ottawa. It epitomizes not just commitment to quality research, but also our commitment to service as a department. Given its commitment to both quality teaching and research, at the graduation ceremony held on November 1st, the department graduated its first student with a PhD in economics, Dr. Dina Spence. Dr. Spence's dissertation, entitled Essays on Labor Economics in Jamaica, contributes valuable insights to the field, and we look forward to what she will achieve in the future. Congratulations, Dr. Spence. The Department of Economics will continue to focus on quality research, teaching, and service.
It is my absolute delight to welcome you to this special guest lecture being hosted in this inaugural Language Week organized by the English Language Section, ELS, of the Department of Language, Linguistics and Philosophy. English Language Section members have been eager to share the work that we do in developing university students' critical language skills, eager to forge and increase linkages with high school teachers and students who are focused on preparing for tertiary level education, and eager to share international scholarship in the field of academic literacies from outside the Caribbean. The exchange of knowledge that can result from this sharing is a testament to our commitment to academic excellence and global engagement, as we demonstrate ways in which current research and developments in the broader field of writing studies influence our teaching pedagogies here at MoNA
campus. I'm Carolyn Deich, and I am the coordinator of the language section of the Department of Language, Linguistics and Philosophy, which is housed in the Faculty of Humanities and Education. And this evening, it is my privilege to be the moderator of this special guest lecture by Dr. Pinite Angu of the University of Pretoria. This lecture is a signature event of the section's inaugural Language Section Week, which is taking place this week. And so far, we have been enjoying great success interacting with high school students and UWI students and high school teachers. And I'm sure that the success will continue with this lecture.
At the Jamaican Language Unit, quality is extremely important to us. For example, we run regular workshops to teach people the Cassidy JLU writing system, and we're always seeking new ways of ensuring that the content can be digested by the people who attend. Another example is our Master of Arts in the English language, which we recently revised, ensuring that we have cutting-edge information and our students are dealing with the latest in knowledge in the discipline.
I am deeply honored to welcome all of you here today as the department I lead, the Department of Language, Linguistics and Philosophy in the Faculty of Humanities and Education at the University of the West Indies, MONA, joins in global celebrations of the anniversary of the birth of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi. We are delighted to have you here as simultaneously we mark another United Nations declared International Day of Nonviolence this October 2, 2024.
Every philosopher is a product of his experience and of his culture. There is no way I can philosophize outside my experience. You could see the way I philosophize about that chaos. So Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi that we have today didn't just come up with the idea of nonviolence without his experience. It was
Level 3 student, Level 2 theory student, Daniel Simon. Achiever in the art of public speaking, Ms. Candice Ramsey. The top achiever.
Hi, I'm Daniel Simon and I'm a linguistics major, and I like linguistics because it gives me a new perspective to language and allows me to advocate for the rights of linguistic minorities.
You want to better your negotiation skills? Then join and enroll in the language of negotiation.
Interested in how language works? Study linguistics.
I love philosophy because it helps you to understand the world and how the world works and how people think. It helps you to understand the ideas that help change the course of history, the course of intellectual thought, and I think it should be spread across a wider scale. How about you? Come try it.
My name is Courtney Lewis, and the minor in English language writing and public speech has definitely bolstered my confidence and allowed me to be the journalist I am today. My lecturers were always willing and ready to lend a helping hand. They were always available, always on time. And with the Department of Language, Linguistics and Philosophy, you definitely cannot go wrong. You can be anything you want to be. There are a wide range of options, so give it a try.
Me have to represent from the school, the university of the West Indies.
As we celebrate World Quality Day 2024, we are delighted to share with you how the Mona Library upholds and advances this year's theme, Quality from Compliance to Performance. Today, we will take you on a journey through the many ways that the library drives quality, setting the stage for excellence in education, research, and academic support at the University of the West Indies Mona campus. The Mona Library is a critical component of our university's institutional accreditation. The University Council of Jamaica rigorously evaluates our collections, services, spaces, and staffing. These areas form the backbone of our support for students, faculty, and staff. We are committed to not only meeting but exceeding these standards to ensure that our library remains an outstanding resource and foundation for the university's academic mission. Supporting academic integrity and research skills is central to our quality initiatives. Through our comprehensive information literacy sessions, we offer workshops on essential topics such as plagiarism, prevention, recognizing predatory journals, and understanding various citation styles. These sessions provide students with the skills to conduct their research responsibly and avoid common academic pitfalls. We also introduce EndNote, a powerful reference management tool that helps students to organize and manage their citations and bibliographies with accuracy and professionalism. By building these competencies, the Mona Library empowers students to succeed in their academic and professional journeys. Listening to our students is at the heart of our quality efforts. We actively seek student feedbacks through instruments such as our LibQual survey, which allows patrons to share insights on our strengths and suggest areas for improvement. Additionally, we collect feedback at the end of each UWI Link and Foundation sessions. This valuable input drives our effort to redefine our services, enabling us to tailor our support to meet the evolving needs of students and faculty. As part of our mission to ensure academic credibility, we take a firm stance against predatory journals. Navigating the academic publishing world can be challenging, and the risk of predatory publishing is real. To address this, the Mona Library offers resources like Cabells, a trusted database to help students and faculty identify predatory journals. We also conduct CV verification checks, host CV writing workshops with WIGOT, and partner with the university's Human Resource Management Division to ensure that our faculty makes informed publishing decisions. Furthermore, we provide support to faculty in vetting journals before submission, upholding the university's commitment to scholarly integrity and quality. For those engaged in thesis writing, our thesis scrutiny and consultation services are instrumental in helping students meet both UWI guidelines as well as the international standards. Our librarians guide students through citation styles such as APA, Chicago, MLA, Harvard, and Ascola, ensuring their work aligns with the highest academic standard. Training and support extends far beyond the basics, reflecting our commitment to comprehensive learning. Our workshops, webinars, online tutorials, and one-on-one consultation cover everything from citation management to avoiding plagiarism. Additionally, we offer self-help resources like LibGuides and easy access to information on the UWI ML1 portal. Whether through online platforms or in-person guidance, the library is here to support our community every step of the way. Our dedication to quality doesn't stop within the walls of the library. Through the liaison and halls of residence librarian programs, we bring library services directly to students where they live and learn. Our librarians collaborate with research and residence halls and academic departments to provide on-site guidance, making library support easily accessible to all students across the Mona campus. As we celebrate World Quality Day, the Mona Library is proud to transform compliance into meaningful performance, setting new standards of excellence for academic success. We are committed to fostering a culture of quality that not only exceeds the expectations of accreditation bodies, but also evaluates the entire academic experience at the University of the West Indies, Mona. Thank you for joining.
A transformation from mere compliance to a pursuit of excellence is truly intriguing and necessary. In today's competitive world, compliance is just the starting line. You see, meeting minimum standards is necessary, but it's not enough. The real magic happens when we aim higher, when we strive for exceptional performance. With the UWI strategy as our guide, it makes perfect sense. The main focus of the strategy is to provide affordable access to quality education, align the university with the needs of the region's academic and industry sectors, and use global connections and initiatives to be more agile. Agility is central to our operations. Our flexibility and resilience are essential to delivering world-class quality service. Quality isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about innovation, efficiency, and continuous improvement. And that's exactly what the Student Administrative Services section is focusing on. How do we accomplish this? Well, we strategize to meet our target audience. Here, we pride ourselves on proactive and personalized customer support. Imagine a world where your needs are identified before you even express them. Sounds amazing, right? That's the level of service we're aiming for. And guess what? We have been partnering with offices on campus to serve our clients better. In fact, recent developments, we've partnered with the Marketing and Recruitment Office to connect with prospective students. Yep, we're providing clarity on financing options and bursary functions, making the complex simple and the unknown known. It's all about embracing a culture that prioritizes excellence. Where's our focus now? In recent times, we've made compelling efforts to renew our social media presence. Platforms like Instagram and WhatsApp are now buzzing with updates, information, and support, all tailored just for our clients. This is in an effort to improve our customer engagement and adapt to the trends, all while increasing our presence in the digital world. But we did not stop there. Our email game has leveled up too. Now you can expect timely notices, reminders, all designed to keep you informed and on track. When do we engage our clients? Well, the truth of it is that we're here right throughout the semester. That's right, at the start, the middle, and the end of the term. Some important dates for our clients includes orientation, registration periods, mid-semester, and final exams. Did I say graduation? That's just to name a few. At the end of the day, our goal is to enhance the student experience. We want to boost student satisfaction and improve operational efficiencies across the board. Our goal is to cultivate a culture that propels our organization towards sustainable success. Here at SAS, we strive for innovation, efficiency, and continuous improvement. Together, we aim to create a student experience that's not just good, but truly exceptional. This is how SAS moves from compliance to performance. Thanks for watching.
Hello everyone, welcome to Quality Week 2024. In our ACS chapter, we believe that achieving quality education in chemistry goes far beyond simply meeting standards. It's about elevating the learning experience and creating impactful change within our communities.
At the heart of our mission is our commitment to champion quality education, not just for our student members, but for students all across Jamaica. Through chemistry outreach, we bring chemistry to life for students in diverse settings, some of whom do not have regular access to a science curriculum.
Our outreach program focuses on non-formal education, a powerful approach that has allowed us to make a difference beyond the traditional classroom. This year, we have proudly engaged with schools across the island, starting with St. Thomas Technical High School. We conducted interactive workshops and hands-on chemistry demonstrations where students had the chance to perform experiments themselves. This immersive approach helps them to connect with the subject in a more tangible and inspiring way.
A long-standing partnership with the Lichtermere Guild High School for the Deaf highlights our commitment to diversity and inclusion in science. This October, we helped relaunch their science club and have worked alongside their dedicated teachers to keep the club alive despite of the lack of a dedicated science curriculum. Our focus here is to ensure that each student is empowered to engage in science, especially chemistry, and that they see themselves as future scientists and innovators. We're excited to be a part of their upcoming STEM Day and supporting them in making chemistry accessible to everyone.
In one of our impactful initiatives with the Content Gap Primary School located in a rural community, we help ensure access to high quality science education is not limited. During their STEM Day event, we were able to bring exciting experiments and hands-on activities to the students, demonstrating that quality education should not be determined by location. We are dedicated to reaching even the most remote communities to ensure that every child has access to an exceptional learning experience.
Through our outreach, we're aiming to go beyond simply complying with educational standards. We want to create exceptional learning experiences that inspire curiosity, foster inclusion, and encourage students to see the world through a scientific lens. Our efforts at these different schools, those mentioned and more, embody the theme of moving from compliance to performance in chemistry education.
Championing quality through chemistry.
Championing quality through chemistry.
Championing quality through chemistry.
Championing quality through chemistry.
We're excited to continue our mission of advancing quality education in chemistry, and we hope you'll join us in championing science outreach and education for all.
Welcome to the Faculty of Social Sciences. As you might already know, we are the largest faculty in the UWI system. We account for close to 40% of the total enrollment at Mona, and we offer many courses. Because we are a massive operation, we work continuously to ensure that our administrative processes are effective and efficient. Our senior administrative officer is very IT oriented, and so she's always looking at ways in which we can further automate and digitize our systems and our processes. Our deputy dean is similarly concerned about heightened efficiency, and she is currently spearheading efforts at further automating our student request system and our other processes regarding examinations.
Today, we reflect on our quality administrative processes that drive success within the faculty. While our focus is often on academics, teaching, learning, and research, the behind-the-scenes effort truly keep everything running smoothly. It's those small, everyday tasks that enable us to support our students and staff, stay organized, and improve what we offer. We're always looking for ways to do it better, faster, and in a way that makes everything easier for everyone involved. Let us spotlight some of the exciting administrative improvements we've been rolling out within our faculty.
With so many moving parts, going digital isn't just something nice to do, it's absolutely necessary. Within our faculty, we're all about making things more accessible and more sustainable. Part of that is cutting down on paper wherever possible and going greener. Those shifts are key to how we adapt to environmental needs and also the critical need to reduce costs and curtail expenditure. In line with the university's goal of digital transformation, we've launched a project to build a digital repository of essential forms and records for processing student requests. Think of it as our virtual filing cabinet. Everything from signed mark sheets, grids, change of grade forms, supplemental forms, medical letters, and exchange programs to cross-campus application forms. By storing these documents on a secure cloud-based platform, we ensure our team has easy access when needed, cutting down on response times and conserving resources. For our important monthly meetings like the Standing Committee and Faculty Board, we utilize SharePoint to keep critical documents organized and accessible online.
For enhancing our curriculum advising and program planning system, enabling students to declare their degrees and track their academic progress independently. We have even built-in requirements for our weekend programs and Western Jamaica campus, so CAP is comprehensive and customized to our students' needs. A pilot for student access to CAP is planned for later in academic year 2024-2025. Working with the teams at RIS and MITS, we are also automating high-demand services, such as enrollment changes, program modifications, and leave requests. This shift will cut processing times, reduce errors, and create a smoother experience for our students.
To improve our student experience, we have introduced two student-centered tools, the degree checklist and the automation of office forms. The degree checklist allows students to closely monitor their degree progress and GPA requirements to plan courses and stay on track. And by digitizing office forms, we have decreased the time spent on manual processing, which means faster and more accurate service for everyone.
We also redesigned our FSS website, now with an improved user interface and improved user experience features. We are ensuring that users with all abilities can navigate the site effortlessly. The site now incorporates bold typography and a clean minimalist layout, making it visually appealing and easier to navigate on desktop and mobile devices. Features such as on-screen color contrast, alt text for images, and clear labeling for forms have been implemented to support assistive technologies like screen readers, allowing all users to feel welcome. We also added an interactive recruitment website. Prospective students can explore FSS degree programs based on their career interests, personality, passion, and even labor market trends. It's a fun, interactive tool that helps them discover the paths available to them. And they can even submit a contact form so we can follow up with them, making the recruitment process more engaging and effective.
These improvements give our students more control, faster access, and a better overall experience. We are excited to continue building a Faculty of Social Sciences that's efficient, sustainable, and centered around the needs of every stakeholder in our ecosystem and wider community.
And all of these efforts align with our REACH vision. Our administrative processes help us realize impact through research, exceed the expectations of our stakeholders, work actively towards financial sustainability, and stay true to what makes us who we are: committed, caring, accountable, motivated and professional individuals. And above all, it's really about harnessing our resources to continuously improve quality every single day.
This year's theme for Quality Day invites us to first examine how we start the building, and in so doing, the School of Education is very proud to feature research targeting the foundation or early years. We will share research evidence for establishing that foundation in the rock of early childhood education, which will feature 2 books and 2 exciting research projects. Together, they examine the inputs needed from a range of stakeholders, including parents, teachers, and students.
For many years, almost the number one topic for our graduate students who are predominantly teachers was, well, parental involvement. How can we get parents more involved? And the students did a varied set of research studies, qualitative, quantitative, mixed methods, and conceptual papers. And we compiled the best and produced our edited book.
We know that the foundation of any education is having parents fully involved. And when parents are involved, you get more students with more critical thinking skills, literacy skills are improved, social skills are improved, and of course, we have improved behavior in school. So we see the importance of early parental involvement at the early childhood level.
This is an excellent resource for many stakeholders within the education system. Policymakers, Ministry of Education, please get a copy. And other researchers, both here in Jamaica, the wider region, internationally, and also for parents.
In the book, A Child at a Time, Understanding Temperament, I discuss the importance of parents and teachers understanding children's temperament, that is, children's unique characteristics, and how such understanding influence their behavior management strategies. These principles are undergirded by research. For example, Professor Sandy McClory from New York University spent over 21 years investigating children's temperament at the early childhood level.
RIPE came on board in the year 2023 and it lasted for 1 whole year, and we aimed to build the capacity of our early childhood educators in the area of research and publication.
Yeah, one of the important things that we wanted to do was to address the need for educators to develop their research and publication skills as well as their soft skills. So we know we're interested in 21st century skills such as communication and critical thinking, and these skills can be developed through research as well as we aim to develop these skills from the participants' experience in the project with us over the last year.
I would say that the impacts are long-lasting. We have been getting good reports until today, and the project officially ended in August. So we're happy that we embarked on this journey, and we're so grateful for all the support that we received.
The Written Numbers in Everyday Life project is a response to the increased calls for initiatives to improve math performance beginning at the early childhood level, and also for mathematics to relate to the real world. The project involves parents and the 3 to 5-year-old children engaging in spotting and discussing written numbers in real-world contexts. The project is a collaboration between researchers at the University of the West Indies Mona campus and the University of Southampton in the United Kingdom. It is designed to support family engagement and discussions about early number.
Finally, we congratulate our most recent professor in early childhood education, Professor Zoya Kincaid-Clark, whose scholarly research, comprising of over 50 publications, is well recognized in the UWI community and internationally.
Welcome to World Quality Week. Here at the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies, the Office of Student Services and Development is committed to creating a dynamic and supportive environment where each student can thrive. Over these years, we have developed and delivered a suite of programs and services designed to help our students succeed. Today, we are excited to showcase how we have grown, the unique opportunities we offer, and the impact we have been making. We have evolved over time to meet the dynamic needs of our students.
At UWI Mona, our halls of residence are more than just places to stay. They are vibrant, living learning communities. Over the years, we've transformed these spaces to meet the needs of students from diverse backgrounds, providing options for various income levels and accessibility requirements. From common areas like the Seacole JCR to recreation spaces like the recently refurbished badminton court, each hall offers a unique community experience. We now have 10 living spaces housing over 5,000 students, offering both single and double room occupancies. Whether it's the social vibe of the flat or the tranquil surroundings of Chancellor Hall, our goal is to make every hall a welcoming home for our students. The Academic Support Unit at UWI is here to uplift students facing academic challenges, offering structured support to help them regain momentum. Partnering with faculties, we reach out to students on academic warning, providing access to targeted programs and workshops designed to foster their success. Through appreciative advising, our advisors work one-on-one with students to identify strengths and set achievable goals.
Appreciative advising helped me find a clear path and build confidence.
We also offer workshops on essential skills like time management and stress resilience, along with group and individual tutoring sessions to help students build confidence and deepen understanding.
Tutoring made a huge difference in my grades. Now I feel more prepared for my exams.
Together, we're committed to helping every student turn challenges into growth and achieve their academic goals. At the University of the West Indies, we are dedicated to helping students prepare for their futures. The Office of Placement and Career Services works to provide targeted support that meets students wherever they are in their career journey.
The career conversation with an industry professional in my area of interest assisted with my career decision making.
The career sessions held on my hall were incredibly helpful. I feel more confident in my career journey.
Empowering students to lead is at the heart of our mission. The Panthers Leadership Public Speaking Academy Senate at George Allen Hall embodies this commitment through its Leadership in Action program. Here, students gain hands-on leadership experience, building skills through activities like conflict resolution workshops, corporate networking events, and even the UWI Executive Tour. At our Western Jamaica campus, World Quality Week reminds us of our commitment not only to education, but also to community engagement. Our outreach efforts extend deeply into the surrounding areas, impacting lives in meaningful ways. One example is our Coin a Day initiative for breast cancer awareness, where students raise funds to support patients. From supporting local scholarship runs to environmental initiatives with New Fortress Energy, we are committed to building a stronger Jamaica, one partnership at a time. This World Quality Week, we celebrate our commitment to quality and lasting impact it makes for our students, our community, and our future. Together, we are building a legacy of excellence.
Me have to represent from the school, the University of the West Indies. Na 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 na. Come to you if you want to see quality. Hey, come up by you with. We have a whole heap of facilities now. Yes, just come to you with quality is what you want to see. Come up by you with. We have a whole heap of facilities now. If you're broke, no money, man no scholarship and no for everybody. Just want to check the bursary. They'll always help you get through. Online portals with everything. Can't tell me this on a spoon feeding. It has all my classes with all my passes, and all I want is no more than that. Come to you if you want to see quality. Hey, come up by you with. We have a whole heap of facilities now. Yes, just come to you if quality is what you want to see. Come up by you with. We have a whole heap of facilities now. The lecturers request student feedback. First time I see, couldn't believe that they actually cared what I thought about how they talk. The education delivery is dynamic. If you don't learn by listening, don't panic. Audio visuals are in classes and office hours for all interviews. UWI is always improving systems. Heard some students. No security day and night. Security patrol day and night. And if you want to be a success, nobody does it best. And if you want to be put to the test, nobody does it best. Come to UWI if you want to see quality. Hey,